Julia Trigg Crawford is on the line with us. Julia Trigg is the third generation to manage her family's 650-acre farm down in Texas. She's also a former star basketball player for Texas A&M and Governor Perry's alma mater. Isn't that ironic? Citizen.org, the website she would refer you to. Julia Trigg Crawford, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for joining us. I understand that TransCanada wanted to take some of your land by easement under the Fifth Amendment, eminent domain, takings. And have they pulled this off, first of all?
Well, they haven't crossed my land yet, but they are moving as fast as they can to take land and build a pipeline on my neighbors' properties. We are one of the few families who decided to stand up and fight, not because we had a whole lot of money to fight it, but because our Texas principles of don't mess with Texas run pretty deep in our family.
Okay, and in fighting back, you went to court, and the local law judge issued a ruling that was 15 words long on his iPhone. Do I have that right?
That's right. After months of courtroom hearings and testimony and thousands of pages of documents, international coverage from the big news agencies, the judge, after sitting on or making his decision over the course of 10 days after the hearing, sent his ruling from the iPhone and blind copied the press, so they were actually the first ones to call me.
Wow. And his ruling was that it was perfectly...
His ruling was that TransCanada's motion for summary judgment was granted, and they had the right to take my land or a piece of our farm for the pipeline. We've since asked for a little bit more, information. 15 words from his iPhone doesn't tell us what statutes he used and, how difficult the decision was and kind of what he weighed. So he said he's under no obligation legally to provide us any more information or clarity. So,
which is true.
More reason to take it up the food chain, the appeals court.
Right. So you're taking this to the Sixth Circuit Court. Do I have that right?
Yes,
federal court?
It's state court.
State court, okay.
Texas. And the next step after that would be the Texas Supreme Court. And as long as my legal defense fund that people are contributing to, as long as it holds out, we'll stand our ground. And
where's your legal defense fund on the Internet? How do people find that, Julia?
Well, I have a website, standwithjulia.com, and there you can see how beautiful the farm is and how proud our family is standing there. And some people hold bake sales and car washes to raise money. We've been lucky to have people contribute to the defense fund, and I'm even holding a big concert on April the 20th at our farm. We've just decided, so I hope to rock Lamar County with an educational benefit concert and awareness on April the 20th.
That is wonderful. Standwithjulia.com, right?
Yes.
Okay. And are you in Washington, D.C., or are you participating?
I am. I'm calling you from you're calling me at the National Museum of the American Indian. I was here for the rally. That was the most amazing thing, because for so long, Tom, it was like the Crawford family against the world. It was the Crawford family against TransCanada. And I came in 2011. I was arrested as part of that 1,200 people in front of the White House. I've been back for 2 other rallies, but yesterday drove it home to me that our fight for our land is part of a bigger fight for our planet.
We're talking with Julia Trigg Crawford. Standwithjulia.com is the website. She's fighting TransCanada's attempt to take a piece of her property to build a pipeline across Texas. And Julia Trigg, what was it like to take on a transnational corporation?
Well, it's almost like if I had known what this was going to be like, I would have been more prepared. At first, I'm a very competitive person, and like you said, and thank you for doing your research. I like a good fight, and when you're standing on a principle, it's not hard to take on anybody. I'll take on anybody who wanted to. I came on as a steward of this land to do whatever I could, whether it was a foreign corporation or a domestic corporation. But when you kind of drilled it away, that there's a foreign corporation that's a for-profit endeavor who feels like they have more of a right to my land than I do, it was easy to stand up. There have been days that are just crazy, because it's my family and one attorney against an army representing a company with millions or billions at stake. And as it stands right now, because we're in court, TransCanada has the right to start digging, but they haven't. The pipeline is in the ground and ready to go at both of my neighbors' properties, but there's a 1,200-foot strip across mine that's just sitting there.
And this is because
I think it's because TransCanada knows it all. There's a lot of eyes on that. And should we prevail, and we believe we will, at the appellate court, if they have already started construction, there could be some penalties assessed. So
right.
I haven't asked them why they haven't started digging. They told me they were going to start construction on my place in the middle of November, but there's been no one on it yet.
Fascinating. And standwithjulia.com. Check out this website, standwithjulia.com. Julia Trigg Crawford on the line with us, fighting back against TransCanada. Julia, is there anything you'd like to add to this, or any message that you want our listeners to hear to carry home beyond what we've talked about?
Well, yesterday was an incredible day, and while it was about overall climate change, this first dragon we have to slay is Keystone XL. I think what people don't realize is, even though the president denied the first attempt for Keystone to get their permit across the border, when that was denied last year, TransCanada basically uncoupled the southern leg, and they can't build it fast enough. So the pipeline that's already being built in Texas is basically part of Keystone XL, but TransCanada found a way to rename it and reformat it. So it's not like there's no Keystone being built. It's being built right now in Texas with workers going 6 days a week, daylight to dark.
Wow.
So,
with Rick Perry's help.
Oh, yes.
Whatever happened to states' rights? Why is Rick Perry gung-ho on this? Is it because the refineries down there are going to make a pile of money for the state?
I think there's all kinds of rhetoric about jobs and monies, but there have been, at our very first day of our hearing, the governor and 2 senators, there were letters presented to the court on their behalf on how wonderful this pipeline is. I think, I'd like to know what Governor Perry would have done if this company was taking the land in his backyard, threatening his water. I mean, this pipeline is to go under the creek where I irrigate my farm and through a pasture that's full of Caddo Indian artifacts. I mean, I'm fighting for water, land, and indigenous artifacts. That's a perfect storm right there.
Yeah, it is. Well, Julia Trigg, I wish you the very best.
Thank you, Tom.
And thanks for being on our program. Julia Trigg Crawford, standwithjulia.com, and of course citizen.org, public citizen. Great talking with you. A genuine patriot.